Pleasant morning to my dear lovable students. Welcome to Max class. In this conversation, we are going to continuation of example and related exercise 5.2. Example 5.21 for the ellipse 4x square plus y square plus 24x minus 2y plus 21 is equal to 0. We have to find out center, vertices and foci. Also prove that the length of latus rectum is true. So solution question 4x square plus y square plus 24x minus 2y plus 21 is equal to 0. First we have to grouping x family and y family. What will happen? So 4x square plus 24x plus y square minus 2y is equal to plus 21. Bring out opposite side means minus 21. Again 4 take common outside means x square plus 6x. Then plus y square minus 2y is equal to minus 21. So completing square means x plus half of 6 means 3. So x plus 3 the whole square. Then minus square of 3 means 9 will come. The next condition plus there is no number. So we have to write it directly. Y minus half of 2 means 1 will come. Then minus 1 square means 1 will come. Is equal to minus 21. Again each and every time into 4 means 4 into x plus 3 the whole square. 9 4s are 36 plus y minus 1 the whole square minus 1 is equal to minus 21. Therefore 4 into x plus 3 the whole square then plus y minus 1 the whole square is equal to minus 36 minus 1 means minus 37. Minus 37 bring out opposite side means positive 37 minus 21. Again 4 into x plus 3 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square is equal to 37 minus 21 means 16. So each and every term divided by 16 means what will happen? So 4 into x plus 3 the whole square divided by 16 plus y minus 1 the whole square divided by 16 is equal to 16 divided by 16 is equal to 1. So cancel time 4 and 16 4 times, isn't it? Now so x plus 3 the whole square divided by 4 then plus y minus 1 the whole square divided by 16 is equal to 1. This is actually major axis parallel to y axis because the denominator y square term only greater than. So what we have to do? So we have to write it major axis. So parallel to y axis. So parallel to y axis means definitely bigger number we have to write it a square. A square value will be 16 as well as b square value will be 4. Therefore a is equal to 4, b is equal to true. Now how to find out the c square? C square means a square minus b square. Therefore c square is equal to a square means value will be 16, b square means value will be 4. Therefore c square is equal to 16 minus 4 is equal to 12. Therefore c is equal to square root of 4 into 3 means c value will be 2 root 3. This is actually C or AE. Okay, no? Now after getting A, B and C value means refer to x dash and y dash. So we have to modify this value. Modify means consider for let x dash consider for x plus 3 as well as y dash consider for y minus 1. Therefore we can write it x dash the whole square divided by 4 then plus y dash the whole square divided by 16 is equal to 1. Now how to make it on table column. Refer to x dash comma y dash and refer of x comma y. So x dash is equal to x plus 3 means we can write x is equal to what is the meaning x dash minus 3 as well as y is equal to y dash plus 1, isn't it? First I am moving to find out center. Center means 0 comma 0, isn't it? So 0 comma 0 means x dash value will be 0, y dash also value will be 0. So 0 minus 3 means minus 3 comma and 0 plus 1 means 1. This is called the center of the term. Second one, vertices. So along with y-axis, parallel to y-axis, no, therefore we can write it 0 plus or minus a. So 0 plus or minus a means we can write it 0 plus or minus a is equal to what is the value? 4 is there, isn't it? So 0 plus or minus 4 means, so 0 plus or minus 4 means first one we can coordinate 0 comma positive 4, then second one 0 comma minus 4. So for vertices means already we know a means 0 comma 4. 0 comma 4 means what will happen? X is equal to, x dash is equal to 0 means value will be, x dash is equal to 0 means 0 minus 3. So minus 3 comma, then 4 minus 1. So positive 3 will come. Therefore a dash means x is equal to 0 again. So 0 plus 3 means, sorry my dear, 0 minus 3 means minus 3. Then minus 4 is there. So minus 4 minus 1 is equal to minus 5 will come. This is actually vertices. I am moving to the last condition, foci, isn't it? The foci means, again, foci means 0, comma, plus or minus c will come. 0, comma, plus or minus c or ae. Already we have written also c. C is equal to what is the value? 2 root 3. So plus or minus 2 root 3. So first condition, first one 0 comma positive 2 root 3. Second condition 0 comma minus root 3. What will happen? The foci means that already we know s and s dash. So x dash is equal to 0 means 0 minus 3 means minus 3 comma. Again 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 plus 1 will come, isn't it? So 2 root 3 plus 1 will come. Next condition, again 0 is there. So 0 minus 3 means minus 3 1 will come. But here minus root 3 plus 1 will come. Therefore, so foci also over. We have to prove length of latus rectum also value will be true, isn't it? So length of latus rectum formula, true b square by a, isn't it? So length of latus rectum is equal to formula true b square by a. Therefore true into b square is equal to value will be true, divided by a is equal to value will be 4, isn't it? So true b square, sorry my dear, b square means value will be 4, isn't it? 2b square divided by a is equal to value will be 4. So 4 cancel means this is we have to prove, no, length of latus rectum true. So hence proved also. Then I am moving to drawing the diagram, ellipse, but parallel to y axis, no, parallel to y axis. So parallel to y axis means, now this is s foci, this is s dash, then this is vertices a and a dash. Now the condition, the center of the point we found, what is the value actually? Minus 3 comma positive 1, isn't it? So value will be actually, just now I rub it, isn't it? The value center minus 3 comma 1. So minus 3 comma 1, that is called the same. Then vertices a means what is the meaning? Minus 3 comma 5. Minus 3 comma 5, opposite side minus 3 comma minus 5. Next condition. So next one actually foci. Foci means actually what is the meaning? Focus means minus 3 comma 2 root 3 plus 1. Minus 3 comma 2 root 3 plus 1 there. Minus 3 comma minus 2 root 3 plus 1. Then we need to find out the center of the point. Center means minus 3 means definitely opposite direction. Opposite direction means minus 2 minus 1 will come. This is the term, isn't it? This is when along the x-axis 0 term means that is called y. The next condition, this is positive 1. So positive 1 means definitely it will be move on the upward means positive value 1 2 3, down means definitely negative 1 1, negative 1 0 term will come, isn't it? So 1 0, first 1, after that 0, then negative 1. So 0 term means this is down the term. Down the term means definitely, sorry my dear, this is This is not a correct point, isn't it? Actually, the correct of the point minus 3 is there, isn't it? So minus 3 means definitely 0 means minus 1, minus 2, the minus 3. So this is 0 the point. 0 point means this is y of the form. The next one, this is correct. This one is, we can say this is called the center of the point 0 comma 0. Okay. So I proved with the diagram also. So please listen, my dear students. If you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. I will continue the next example. Please stay on the line. Moving to example 5.22, find the equation of hyperbola with vertices 0, comma, plus or minus 4. Next point is 0, comma, plus or minus 6. So solution, that is A, what is the point? 0, comma, positive 4. Then A dash means 0, comma, minus 4. As well as next condition, S means 0, comma, 6. S dash means 0, comma, minus 6. Center always 0, comma 0. The midpoint formula also x1 plus x2 by 2 means definitely minus 4 minus plus 4 means value will be 0. 0 divided by 2 means value will be 0. Therefore, we can write it center always 0, comma 0. So, but drawing the line, definitely x axis or y axis, look at there, both the coordinate x also 0. X value will be 0 means definitely drawing with matching with y axis. So y axis means condition 1, 2, 3 and 4 is there. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Then 1, 2, 3 and 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Look at there. First one 0, comma positive 6. So 0, comma positive 6, 0, comma negative 6. Then 0, comma positive 4. Then 0, comma negative 4. Each and every term depends upon y axis. So y axis means this is called, this is the y axis hyperbola. So hyperbola points after getting the after drawing the diagram. So what we have to do to find out a square and b square value also. So a square and b square means definitely first one length of transfer axis, length of transfer axis, that is a to a dash. So a dash is equal to 4 is there. Therefore a dash means vertices. 2a is equal to 4 means a is equal to 4 divided by 2 means value will be true. The next one, distance between foci. Distance between the foci means s dash is equal to 6 plus 6 is equal to value will be 12. Therefore s dash means 2c is equal to 12 means c is equal to 12 divided by 2. Therefore c is equal to 6. Then how to find out the b square? So b square means a square minus c square minus a square, isn't it? Therefore b square is equal to c square minus a square. C square means value will be, so c square, isn't it? 2c is equal to 12 divided by 2. Therefore c square minus, sorry my dear, this is actually a dash means 4 plus 4 is equal to there 8 will come, no? 8 means definitely 2a is equal to 8 means 8 divided by 2 means a value will be 4. Therefore b square is equal to c square minus a square means 36. 36 minus 4 square means 16. Therefore b square value will be 20. So b square value will be 20 means after getting the value, just we have to apply equation of hyperbola. Equation of hyperbola along with the y axis. Along with the y axis means general term we have to write it starting with y square by a square minus x square by b square is equal to 1. Therefore y square divided by a square means value will be 4 square means value will be 16, then minus x square as it is, but b square means value will be 20 is there, is equal to 1. This is the equation of hyperbola. Okay, I will continue the next example. Example 5.23, find the vertices and foci for the hyperbola. Given equation, solution 9x square minus 16y square is equal to 144. So divided by 144 means 9x square divided by 144 minus 16y square divided by 144 is equal to 144 divided by 144. 9 and 144 means 16 times, again 16 and 144 means 9 times. Therefore, x square divided by 16 minus y square divided by 9 is equal to 144 divided by 144 means value will be 1. This is transfer axis along with x axis, isn't it? Because greater than value x is there. So transfer axis along x axis. Therefore, a square is equal to 16 and b square is equal to 9. Therefore, a is equal to 4 and b is equal to 3. Now, to move on, find out the c square. C square means definitely a square plus b square. Therefore, c square is equal to a square means value will be 16 plus 9. Therefore, c square is equal to 16 plus 9 is equal to 25. C is equal to plus or minus 5. Moving to find out vertices and foci. So vertices means definitely plus or minus a comma 0. Therefore, plus or minus a is equal to 4 comma 0. Then foci. Foci means plus or minus c or a comma 0. So plus or minus c is equal to 5 plus or minus 5 comma 0. That's all. I will continue the next example. 5.24 question, find the center, foci and eccentricity of the hyperbola. Okay, condition, solution 11x square minus 25y square minus 44x plus 50y minus 256. Again grouping x and y family. So 11x square minus 44x minus 25y square plus 50y is equal to negative 256. Bring out opposite side means positive 256. Again 11 take common outside means x square minus 4x. Then minus 25 take common outside means y square minus 2y is equal to positive 256. Again completing square form means 11 into x minus half of 4 means 2 the whole square into minus 4. Then minus 25. Next term completing square means y minus 1 the whole square minus 1 is equal to positive 256. Each and every term into 11 means 11 into x minus 2 the whole square minus 4 into 11 means minus 44. Next one minus 25 into y minus 1 the whole square minus into minus plus 25 is equal to positive 256. Again 11 into x minus 2 the whole square, then minus 25 into y minus 1 the whole square, negative 44 bring out opposite side means a positive 44. Then this is already positive value 256 plus 25 bring out opposite side means minus 25. So now 11 into x minus 2 the whole square minus 25 into y minus 1 the whole square. 256 means 260, 300 will come. 300 means 275, isn't it? So 275. Each and every term divided by 275 means 11 into x minus 2 the whole square divided by 275 minus 25 into y minus 1 the whole square into divided by 275 is equal to 275 divided by 275. Again 11 and 275 means 25 times. 25 and 275 means 11 times. Again 275 cancel means 1. So next step, x minus 2 the whole square divided by 25, isn't it? 25 minus y minus 1 the whole square divided by 11 is equal to 1. So consider for x dash is equal to x minus 2 as well as y dash is equal to y minus 2, y minus 1. Therefore, we can write it x dash the whole square divided by 25 then minus y dash the whole square divided by 11 is equal to 1. Therefore, x is equal to x dash plus true as well as y is equal to y dash plus 1, isn't it? Y is equal to y dash plus 1 will come. Now, after getting x and y value, what we have to do? First, I am moving to apply to find out the eccentricity. Eccentricity means a square value, because this is actually along transverse as axis parallel to x axis. Transverse axis parallel to x axis. So, parallel to x axis means definitely a square is equal to 25 and b square is equal to 11. Therefore, a square is equal to 25, b square is equal to 11 means to move on, apply the eccentricity. So, eccentricity means e is equal to square root of 1 plus b square by a square. Therefore, square root of 1 plus b square value will be 11. So, 11 by 25. Therefore, 25 into 1 means 25 plus 11 by 25. 25 plus 11 is equal to 36 divided by 25. Therefore, E is equal to 6 by 5. After getting the E, C means definitely what is the meaning? AE means foci. So, AE, what is the value A? A square is equal to 25 means A is equal to 5 will come. Therefore, 5 into E value 6 by 5. 5 cancel means value will be 6. Therefore, AE also value will be 6. Now, I am moving to apply tabular column. Tabular column means the value so now refer to x dash and y dash and refer to x comma y. What is the value of x is equal to x dash plus 2 and y is equal to y dash plus 1. First I am moving to find out the center. Center means so 0 comma 0, isn't it? So 0 comma 0 means x dash also 0, y dash also 0. What will happen? Therefore, C means 0 plus 2 means 2, 0 plus 1 means 1. Center value 2 comma 1. The next condition, foci. So, foci means plus or minus, so AE or C comma 0. So, we can write it AE comma 0. Therefore, we can write it plus or minus A is equal to 6 is there, isn't it? Plus or minus 6 comma 0 means first one positive 6 comma 0. The second one negative 6 comma 0. Therefore, foci means definitely yes. S means S dash 6, y dash value will be 0. Therefore, 6 plus 2 means 8 comma 1 as well as S dash means minus 6 plus 2 means minus 4 comma 1. Okay. Foci also over, but we need two vertices also. Vertices, then only we can draw the hyperbola diagram. Okay. So, vertices. Vertices means plus or minus a comma 0. A value will be 5. So, plus or minus a comma 0 means we can write it plus or minus 5 comma 0. The first one positive 5 comma 0. The second one negative 5 comma 0. So, first one a positive 5 plus 2 is equal to 7 comma 1. Then a dash means negative 5. Negative 5 plus 2 means negative 3 comma 1. This is vertices. I am moving to drawing the hyperbola diagram. This is x dash and y dash. So, first center, what is the point? Center actually 0 comma 2 comma 1. Center 2 comma 1. Now, This is A and A dash, that is vertices. A is equal to 7 comma 1, then A dash means minus 3 comma 1, then foci S and S dash, S is equal to 8 comma 1, then minus 4 comma 1. Now this is X dash and Y dash. I am moving to draw X and Y value, means center true means definitely up, downward will come. So downward means center true, this is negative 3, so negative 3 means negative 2, negative 1. So axis of X, that is called Y. Now this is 1 means definitely down, because negative 1 means, this is 1 means 0, negative 1, negative 2. Upward means 1, 2, 3 will be move on. So this is called X axis, this is called center 0 comma 0. This is diagram. Okay, so important concept. If you know the concept thoroughly, you can attempt whatever the concept oriented question. Okay, I will continue the next example. Example 5.25. First I am moving to draw one ellipse diagram. So now the given condition, this is A and A dash, means definitely this is A comma 0 means this is negative A comma 0. So parallel to Y axis means this is 0 comma B, means this is what is the meaning, 0 comma minus B. So now the given, this is considered for sun, means this is comet, isn't it? Comet. So comet. Now the first I am moving to how to find the eccentricity. If you know A and B value, means it will be very easy to find out. So now the A condition, solution. So true A is equal to the A value, true A is equal to given, what is the value, 36.18, isn't it? 36 or, sorry, this is a long, isn't it? Units of long is there. What is the value for 9.12, and there is 36.18, isn't it? .18 means A is equal to, what is the term? 36.18 divided by 2. Therefore A is equal to 36 means approximately 18.09. The next one, true B, isn't it? So true B is equal to 9.12. 9.12 means B is equal to 9.12 divided by 2. Therefore B is equal to 4.56. Now eccentricity E is equal to square root of 1 minus B square by A square. Therefore E is equal to square root of, just to modify, 1 into A square means A square minus B square, divided by A square means we can write it A value, not in true, that is A divided by A. Again E is equal to square root of A square minus B square means A minus B into A plus B. So A minus B into A plus B divided by A. Therefore E is equal to A minus B. So A minus B means 18.09 minus 4.56. So 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. 10 minus 5 is equal to 5.8 minus 4, 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. 13.53. 13.53 into A plus B. So 18.09 plus 4.56. 9 plus 6 is equal to 15. 1. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. True 1. True. So 22.65. Divided by A means 18.09. So approximate value, so E is equal to value, approximately value will come. This is E value will be 0.997 will come, eccentricity. Okay, I will continue exercise 5.2. Exercise 5.2, question number 1. Find the equation of the parabola in each of the cases given below. Moving to subdivision 1. First case, focus means what is the meaning? Yes, isn't it? Solution, S of the value 4 comma 0. Then directory is given x minus x is equal to minus 4. So we can write it x plus 4 is equal to 0. So we can apply here true method. So method 2 it will be easy. Method 1 also I will apply for you. Listen very carefully. Method 1. So method 1 already we know the basic form SP divided by PM is equal to 1. Therefore cross multiply means SP is equal to PM. So squaring on both sides means SP square is equal to PM square, isn't it? So perpendicular directories term, this is S plus 4 is equal to 0. Then P of the term already we know point x comma y. So distance between S to P means x minus 4 the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square is equal to Pm square means x plus 4 is there. X plus 4 divided by coefficient of x value only 1 is there, the whole square. Now a minus b the whole square form, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So therefore we can write it x square minus 8, isn't it? Minus 8x then plus 16 plus y square is equal to opposite side. Again denominator square root of 1 square is there. So square root of 1 square means definitely value will be 1. X plus 4 the whole square means x square plus 8x plus 16. Again positive 16 cancel. Then x square cancel. Therefore y square is equal to negative 8x bring at opposite side means positive 8x. Therefore the subdivision 1 answer will be y square is equal to 16x. This is also method 1. I am moving to method 2. The normal simply look at there plus or minus a, that is a positive value. A positive value means simply we can say a is equal to 4. So now a is equal to 4 means y square is equal to, what is the meaning? It is right side open parabola. It is right side open parabola. Right side open parabola means y square is equal to 4ax. So therefore we can write it y square is equal to 4 into a value already we know. What is the value? A is equal to 4, isn't it? So a is equal to 4 means 4 into 4 into x. Therefore y square is equal to 16x. This is simple method. You can apply method 2 also. You will get it full mark. Whether true mark means you will get it full. So full mark. Y square is equal to 16x. Here also y square is equal to 16x. I am moving to subdivision true. Subdivision true passes through 2 comma minus 3. Symmetric about y axis. So first we have to identify which type of the parabola. Y axis there. Y axis means simply we can say whether open upward or open downward. Okay, we have to check it. 2 comma minus 3 sir. 2 comma minus 3 means 1 and true, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. X is equal to true, y is equal to negative 3. This is the point. So symmetric about y axis means it lies on down. So it is open downward. It is open downward. Open downward means value x square is equal to negative 4ay. First we have to find out what is the value of a. So condition 2 comma minus x is equal to 2. Therefore true square is equal to minus 4 into a into y value negative 3. Therefore 4 is equal to negative into negative positive. 4 3s are 12a. Therefore 4 divided by 12 is equal to a means 1 by 3. So a is equal to 1 by 3 means the condition x square is equal to negative 4 into 1 by 3 into y. Therefore x square is equal to negative 4y divided by 3. Therefore answer 3x square is equal to negative 4y. That's all. Okay. I'm moving to subdivision third. Subdivision third. Vertex 1 comma minus 2. 1 true 3, 1 true 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So 1 comma minus 2, 1 comma minus 2. This is vertex. Focus 4 comma minus 2. So 4 is a 4 comma minus 2. Already I told you the focus depends upon, this is the way. Simply we can say what the type, right side open parabola, isn't it? This is right side open parabola means it is right side open. So right side open parabola means y square is equal to 4ax. So y square is equal to 4ax means how to expand? This is actually center h comma k, isn't it? So y minus k the whole square is equal to 4a into x minus h. Now first we have to find out a. How to find the distance between vertex and focus. Therefore a is equal to square root of 4 minus 1 the whole square, then plus minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 the whole square. This is we can cancel it. Therefore a is equal to 4 minus 1 the whole square means 3 square. Therefore a is equal to square root of 9, isn't it? So a is equal to square root of 9 means definitely a is equal to value will be 3, isn't it? So a is equal to, after getting the a value, what we have to do? So after getting a value, now we can apply y minus k value already we know negative 2 is there, here also negative, therefore y plus 2 the whole square is equal to 4 into a value 3, 4 into 3, then x minus 1. Now what we have to do? A plus b the whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square. So we can write it y square plus 4y plus 4 is equal to, if you remove the bracket means 12 into x means 12x minus 12 into 1 means minus 12. Therefore y square plus 4y plus 4 plus 12x bring out opposite side means negative 12x, negative 12 bring out opposite side means positive 12 is equal to 0. Then order wise y square minus 12x plus 4y plus 4 plus 12 is equal to positive 16 is equal to 0. This is answer for subdivision 3rd. Okay, moving to subdivision 4. Subdivision 4, end points of lattice rectum 4 comma minus 8 and 4 comma 8. So consider L and L dash means L value 4 comma minus 8 and L dash means 4 comma positive 8 means what will happen? First we have to find out what the type of parabola. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. Then there is up to 8, isn't it? Here also negative 1 to, so negative 8. What will happen? 1, 2, 3 and 4, because x-axis both side positive 4. So 4 comma 8 here, 4 comma 8, then 4 comma minus 8. So simply we can say this is actually what the type? So right side open parabola. Right side open parabola means length of lateral rectum. Length of lateral rectum is equal to 4a. Therefore 4a is equal to, so distance formula L dash to L means what will happen? 4 minus 4 the whole square plus 8 the whole square. This is cancel. Therefore 4a is equal to 8 plus 8 is equal to 16 square. Therefore 4a is equal to square root of 256. Therefore a is equal to definitely 16 to 16. Perfect square of 16 is equal to 256. Therefore 16 divided by 4. Therefore a value will be 4. Then this is what the type actually? Type right side open parabola. So right side open parabola. Right side open parabola means y square is equal to 4ax. Therefore y square is equal to 4 into a value also 4. 4 into 4 into x. Therefore y square is equal to 16x. 16x. This is answer for subdivision 4. Okay. So please listen, my dear students. I hope you are satisfied with this session. I will continue the next session. Bye bye.